today's episode of Get Kozy, we're going to share a classic episode of our show where we're going to take a journey back to where the wild things are. Because I was quite the wild thing, as my mother always used to tell me, and very often that would be the book she would read when she knew I was up to no good and needed to be sent to my room. And I would come up with some clever things to build with my Legos or my blocks when I was in trouble and sent to be by myself. So, sit back and relax as Kiyaya and I replay this classic Get Kozy episode.
Hi, my name is Daniel Carter, certified personal trainer through National Academy of Sports Medicine and certified nutrition coach through Precision Nutrition. So, we have your training program here, right? Now, what do we eat? The $1,000,000 question. We have protein, carbs, and fats. This is where I help you break it down. All the steps, all the coaching, right here on your phone. Add it to the top of your plan, and now you're good to go, step by step. Contact me, more information.
Stories are such an important part of our lives. Join my friend Kiyaya and I for Get Kozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel, where we share some of the greatest picture books and chapters from children's and young adult literature to inspire you to keep embedding literacy into your days. I'm Daniel, and Kiyaya and I are here to share this all with you. Always a favorite, Where the Wild Things Are is celebrating over 50 years in publication and was the winner of the Caldecott Medal. We're so excited to be sharing this with you today. So let's journey to Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around him. Is that sort of like our jungle here, Kiyaya? And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Do you have terrible claws, Kiyaya? Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all. No, you're not the most wild thing of all, Kiyaya. And made him king of all the wild things. "And now," called Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Aren't these great illustrations, Kiyaya? It's quite a party Max was having with the wild things. "Now stop," said Max, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be somewhere where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go, we'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, the wild things roared their terrible roars, they gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Where the Wild Things Are, written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. We hope you enjoyed today's reading of Maurice Sendak's Caldecott-winning book, Where the Wild Things Are. And as you can see, Kiyaya and I have been inspired to create our own work of art based off of Maurice Sendak's winning book, this cross-stitch of Max, the king of the wild things. But now, it's time to get crafty and to show your artistic abilities. And today's craft activity, you're going to create your own paper plate mask of a wild thing. Make it as wild and crazy as you like. You can use simply some crayons or construction paper and a paper plate, and you can decorate it in any way that you want. Make your wild thing as fierce and as scary or as peaceful and calm as you like. Share your paper plate masks on our social media at STITCHINGwolf on Facebook and Instagram, or email a picture of your work of art to Get Kozy at STITCHINGwolfdesigns.com. We hope that you stay healthy and safe during these times, and we look forward to seeing you again soon on another episode of Get Kozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel.